Hi everyone, and welcome to the tutorial on how to build a container on HPC and cloud with Singularity at Pawsey. Today we're going to be using the pawsey.github.io/singularity-containers/again tutorial. And we will post this link in the description of the video. So first we're going to open up the terminal window and log on to Topaz. Once you're in Topaz, we're going to cd into my Scratch. And if you are not there, please feel free to pause the video and get to this point and then continue the video. And so first we're going to build our definition file. We can find more information about building a definition file at chapter 5. And specifically, we are going to use a base image from Jupyter Notebooks, the machine learning image from Jupyter Notebooks. It's got a lot of the Python packages that we're interested in for deep learning and machine learning. And it's quite a lightweight base image that covers a lot of what we can do. And we can add in as well additional Python packages such as XGBoost when we create the definition file. So we'll do that now together. Here. And I will go into Vim. I'll create a file called example.def. And the first line we're going to want to write, so I'm going to press lowercase I so that I can see the insert here and know that I'm on write mode now. Bootstrap, or yes, bootstrap Docker. Second line, Jupyter, TensorFlow, notebook, latest. Fourth line, after a new line space, I'm going to write %post, enter, and then tab, apt get y update, typo. Apt get y update, apt get y install ranger. And lastly, I'm going to define a few novelty Python libraries that I want to include in addition to those that are default in the base image. And you can specify any number as long as it meets this format here when you create the .sif from this .def file. Add in mnist py. Now I need to go into scilabs.io. So here is the link to that, and I need to create an account. So I'm going to click on Get Started. Cloud login. So we're looking to create an account here. So sign in, and hopefully we can create an account. Sign in with GitHub, sign in with Google. I think we will go in with my Google account. So just make sure that you create an account and that you can see this homepage here. On the right, we're going to click onto our username and then access tokens. I'm going to revoke that token. That's an old one, pre-existing. You should see nothing there. I'm going to create one called Scilabs token. Create a new access token. So I've created my token. I'm now going to save that in a file called Scilabs token. Scratch. I copy, paste, sorry, no copy, it's already copied. Paste, and then I'm going to press escape, shift and colon WQ. Now I should see my Scilabs token and example.def that I've just created. And now I will try module load singularity. And once singularity is loaded, I will type in singularity remote token file. And then that's the Scilabs token file that I've created. Typo. And you should get a output notification very similar to this. And if you don't, just retry the steps first as a first method. You may have copy and pasted incorrectly into the Scilabs token, so just verify the access token to the browser. And now we want to build our singularity image file, .sif. Now I want to build our example.sif to remote build from the definition file. And again, we can find more information about the different steps on using singularity to build containers on the HPC, some more detail in the following tutorials here. Chapter 4, we have our remote build instruction here that we are running. So if you would like more of a detailed description, about informative reading, build and share your own container image on the Pawsey documentation. I'm going to run that line of code. And this will take a few minutes. If you see the video jump to the next bit, just have some patience with your own system, and we'll continue on with the video. I'm going to create a test script, test Python mnist.py. Let's do mnist.py. Vim test mnist.py. And I'm going to type in the following: import numpy as pmp, or rather, if you would like, we're going to use the pi.org/project mnist -py/ MIT open source script here to test out our container. So you can just copy and paste from this into a Python file. Now I'm going to write a test Slurm script on Topaz. So I'm going to vim, create a file called my_test_slurm script_script.sh. And I'm going to first lowercase I and then type in the shebang to let the computer know that it's a bash script. I'm going to do some S-batch statements. So copy and paste that because I'll write a couple of them. Partition equals GPU Q. We're going to go nodes. We're just going to do one node. We're going to look at time. And count is going to be, for me, interns 2021-037, but you can find this in the path that you have for Scratch or group. Should be just after /group/ and then it should be your group project ID, which is what, or your project ID, which is what you'll use for account. And then lastly, export equals none. And I will now do module load singularity and module load Python and singularity exec example.sif is Python, and then the test imnest script we just completed or saved in the directory. And that should be it. I'm just looking for typos quickly. Looks okay to me from here. We'll see how we go when we S-batch my test. So some partition typo. My apologies. Edit this quickly. Oh, yes, that looks good. And we will try that again. Batch job submitted. There's our job ID. So I'm going to check the SQ. And if we want to read more about Topaz, there's a really good quick reference guide, which we can find through Google. And that gives us some more information about Topaz documentation. And we'll see how we're going here. So we're going to check our Slurm output file. And you can see that it's completed as to our desire or request. As we were looking for to print the training accuracy as part of our script. And so that job is now complete. So that concludes the tutorial on Python containerization and creating a Slurm script to run Python on Topaz. Thanks for watching.